I said Meghan Markle is, of course, a lifelong feminist, which she's demonstrated by marrying a prince and giving up her job.
Has Meghan Markle's carefully curated public image finally shattered?
Michael, we'd like to apologise. Unfortunately, William's hair was unable to make it this evening.
Did Jimmy Carr's brutal comedic jabs truly obliterate her reputation live on television?
And I know some people are disappointed by the name Archie, but there's one person who's super excited, the Queen. Yeah, because you know for the last 9 months, she's been like, please don't be Jamal, please don't be Jamal, please don't be Jamal.
And could these alleged verbal assaults mark the irreversible turning point in the Sussexes' relationship with public opinion?
I think Harry's a f***ing twat.
Meghan said that she and Harry actually got married 3 days before the royal wedding. Great, now I feel like a fool for waking up at 5 a.m. to watch two married people get married.
We're diving deep into the swirling rumors and whispers that suggest a seismic shift, an unraveling of the narrative Meghan and Harry have meticulously crafted. This isn't just about jokes that left Meghan fuming. It's about the very foundation of their celebrity status being questioned, and the cracks, many say, are showing.
The royal family, right, if you can imagine, they're like our Kardashian. Prince Harry is very much our Kanye. He occasionally dresses as a Nazi, and he f***ed up.
Rumors have been swirling that Meghan Markle, a woman often described as a lifelong feminist, allegedly found herself at the sharp end of Jimmy Carr's famously unfiltered wit. Whispers suggest Carr gleefully highlighted the perceived irony of her feminist stance, juxtaposing it with her decision to marry a prince and, as he pointed out, reportedly give up her previous career.
My brother's fiancée, Miss Meghan Markle, is on the American program Suits.
Yes, Wednesdays, 8 p.m, USA Network.
The only difference between that show and this is people watch this one. Whenever the kids are being fussy and not going to bed, she puts on an episode of Suits and they're out. So,
What are you doing? Ow! Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop it!
This wasn't just a casual quip. It was an alleged direct challenge to her core identity, a public dissection that some say left Meghan utterly exposed. Furthermore, Carr allegedly doubled down, targeting the couple's financial choices, suggesting they were spending your money, referring to taxpayers, both in the UK and Canada.
Meghan and I are having a very casual conversation about who our acting teachers were at Northwestern, and she said, congratulations on your career, and I said, congratulations on your career. And she said, well, it took a little turn.
Tell them to bring me my money.
This particular jab, according to sources close to the situation, reportedly struck a nerve, hinting at a growing public sentiment. This alleged comedic onslaught by Jimmy Carr wasn't an isolated incident. It was reportedly the catalyst for a broader industry-wide shift. Whispers among entertainment insiders suggest that Carr's boldness provided an unspoken permission slip for other comedians and public figures to drop their inhibitions.
In California, we're just a regular couple living close to Oprah and far from the paparazzi. Woo! But not too far.
The best thing is, no more following Granny's rules. Don't wear your pants on your head, Harry. Don't bath on the butler, Harry. If I want to play polo in my living room, who's gonna stop me?
Stop that!
Right away, Megs.
The progressive princess facade, as some are now calling it, allegedly began to crumble under the weight of relentless satire. What followed, many claim, was nothing short of a comedic massacre where the gloves came off entirely. This seismic shift reportedly emboldened a wave of unflinching critiques, turning the once protected narrative of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex into open season for ridicule, sparking widespread debate.
Turns out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will still get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing. And that's just by Netflix.
The comparisons didn't stop at Meghan. Allegedly, Jimmy Carr drew a startling parallel between Prince Harry and controversial figure Kanye West. This comparison wasn't merely about fashion choices or musical tastes. It reportedly focused on erratic behavior and public outbursts, patterns that resonated deeply with a public already questioning the couple's action. This particular framing, whispers suggest, hit differently, allowing many to see a disturbing pattern emerge.
They're ridiculous after that. They want it both ways. You know, you can't be, these people were so mean to us, poor us, and we don't want all this attention, and then let me write a book about how much we don't want attention.
Mohair had nailed the core problem. You can't play victim.
Once at a gig, at the back was Harry and William, Madonna and Paul McCartney. Not one of them paid.
The implication was clear. A once-beloved royal was allegedly exhibiting behavior that, in the entertainment world, often precedes a fall from grace. This comparison, many believe, painted Harry in a light he certainly didn't desire, further eroding public sympathy. The satirical knives were truly out, with one of the most memorable jabs allegedly coming from a particularly ruthless SNL sketch. Rumors from behind the scenes suggest the sketch mercilessly lampooned Meghan Markle's acting career with a line that cut deep. The only difference between that show Suits and this is people watch this one.
NBC has announced plans for a spin-off to the hit series Suits. It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
This wasn't just a gentle tease, it was an alleged declaration of her diminished Hollywood relevance. Whispers abound that this specific joke, delivered on such a prominent platform, reportedly stung Meghan, directly challenging her professional credibility and casting doubt on her star power.
Elon built electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why is he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
This segment of the video allegedly highlighted how quickly the entertainment industry can turn on its own. Perhaps the most stinging satirical portrayal came from South Park, an episode that allegedly laid bare the couple's perceived hypocrisy. Whispers suggest the cartoon depicted Harry and Meghan as individuals desperately seeking to be normal people, while simultaneously clinging to their celebrity status.
We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard. Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines?
The imagery, according to insiders, was particularly brutal. The couple allegedly flying around the world, screaming about privacy through megaphones, a visual metaphor for their perceived contradictory actions.
What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy!
This episode, many believe, perfectly captured the public's growing frustration with their demands for privacy, juxtaposed against their relentless pursuit of media attention, allegedly leaving Meghan Markle fuming at the blatant mockery.
The hell with Canada! We are leaving! We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people! Come on, wife! We want privacy! We want privacy!
A critical turning point in the public narrative, many believe, occurred when Chris Rock, a revered voice in comedy, allegedly dismantled Meghan's claims of racism within the royal family.
Gone on Oprah, I didn't know.